Okay, today's gonna be shoulder day. It's Tuesday of the week. We did end up coming to the gym yesterday, but we didn't record anything because we ended up just doing a cardio session. So we just came, banged out like 35 minutes of cardio and then left. So for shoulders, we're gonna start off with the rear delts as always, starting off with the first pec deck here. I got the weight relatively low here to 120. So we're just gonna start off with a warm-up set, warm up the rear delts a bit with this. Alright, so warm-up set's done. Now we're gonna start the first working set. We're gonna start at 145 here. All right, bumping it to 160 now. All right, so we're gonna do one more set of double arm rear delt pec flies here, and then we're gonna switch to the single arm one where we do it one arm at a time. Alright, so we're going to be doing the single arm rear delt pec flies now. Or well, rear delt pec deck. So we got it set to 130 for these. Let's do one of these. There we go. So you can see my body is facing like this way, and then we're just going to bring out the handle all the way like about here to here. When we're out far enough where we're getting stretch and activation in the rear delt. And then my goal is to keep the stacks from touching, just to keep tension on the reps. Switch to the other arm now. next rear delt exercise, we're going to be doing the rear delt bent over what is it, dumbbell raises. I got the 25s and the 20s with me here. We'll start with the 25s. And use the 20s as a drop set. Okay, same thing. The next set here. Make that a drop set. So for this last set here, we're just going to use the 20s and just rep out the 20s until failure. Okay, so onto some dumbbell shoulder press now. A bit of a different angle than what we usually do. We'll start with the 60s. All right, we're gonna do one more set for a dumbbell shoulder press, and then we'll move on to some machine lateral raise. It's surprising like how well we're keeping the strength gains for the dumbbell shoulder press here. Thought we would have been dipping into like the 55s, 50s territory by now, a month away from the comp. But we're maintaining strength pretty well for these. All right, onto machine lateral raise now. We'll do the first set at 110. It was a bit much last time, so we'll see how it feels now. We did have a little bit of a rest because we had to wait for the machine to be available, because I don't really feel comfortable doing dumbbell lateral raise right now near the end of the cut here. So elbows tucked, and then we're gonna raise, hold at the top, and then control it on the way down. All right, so I'm thinking here actually, I don't want to do 2 sets of the form where we're holding on to like the handles on the side. I'd rather do a heavier set where we're not grabbing onto the handles at all, and then drop that down one more and do the same thing where we're not hanging onto the handles. So we're gonna keep our arms flat, pointed downwards like that, and then raise and do the same thing. That's a lot harder to do at 95 versus 80. We'll grab onto the handles for the last couple reps here. Okay. Next exercise here, we're going to be doing the leaning cable lateral raise single arm. I got it set to 12 for the weight here. Same thing we always do for these. Eleven. Thanks. Okay. So, shoulders are done. We did like, is it 3 rear delt exercises, or sorry, 2 rear delt exercises, and then 3 for middle and front total. Actually, we didn't really do too much front delts today. We usually do like the front delts on a chest day to warm up the shoulders, so that's when we'll get in the anterior delt training. But nonetheless, crazy shoulder pump today. All those freaky striations and shadows for the rear delt and just the overall head of the shoulder are like really coming in now. So we're just a month away, a month and a couple days away. And then that last week we're gonna be super dried out, so everything's just gonna really pop. Okay, so we're gonna call it there for shoulders, bang out some cardio, and then head out. So next clip's gonna be cardio most likely. Okay, today's cardio session is done. Tomorrow's leg day, so we're not going to be pushing the cardio to the 300 plus cal range. It's because it's going to fatigue our legs quite a bit for tomorrow. Like only 30 minutes in on the 12th level here, my legs are like getting sore and worn. So every time I have cardio before a leg day, I just cut it short just so my legs aren't pre-exhausted already. But yeah, one day closer to August 9th. So until the next one,